Facilitating learner-centered teaching is a potent tool to help pre-service and practicing teachers understand the fundamental pedagogical principles, processes, and practices that are anchored in learner-centeredness, that other educational psychologies as they apply to facilitate the delivery of teaching and learning. Good day, Philippines. I'm Diane, your host, and this is the Serious Scholastic of the Nation, the show that will bring you to better understanding of education. Facilitating learner-centered teaching is a service course that pre-service teachers must apprehend to unravel principles of teaching and learning processes. In fact, we have special guests for today. They are the top students of the Assumption College of Davao, and we invited them to share us their learning this particular course. Please help me welcome the Assumption Young Scientists, Kenneth and Leden.
Hello everyone!
Say hello to them. Okay, how are you guys? How's your study?
Here's still in the process.
How about you, Leden?
Keep on fighting and still learning.
Wow, that's great. So we invited you here to listen and learn from your experiences in studying facilitating learner-centered teaching. And we are excited to hear from you guys. So, to hear your experiences. All right? Are you guys ready?
Yes!
Yes!
All right. Okay, so I prepared several questions here for you to answer. These are necessary principles of facilitating learner-centered teaching from chapters 1 to 10 of the course. Let's do it through a form of game, and I will read each question and you will raise your hand before the other so you can answer the question first. The one who first answers the question correctly will gain the point. And that's also, are you guys ready? Now, let's begin the round one. Is an organized set of principles explaining how individuals acquire, retain, and recall knowledge. Yes, Kenneth?
Learning theory.
Correct. Next, is the perspective that focuses on individual learners. I'll repeat. It's the perspective that focuses on individual learners, their heredity, experiences, perspectives, backgrounds, talents, interests, capacities, and needs, with all focus on learning. Yes, Kenneth?
Learner-centered.
Is the correct answer, Kenneth. Give at least one theory of learning and describe it in at least 1 to 2 sentences. Yes, Leden.
Behaviorism. The review of knowledge is a repertoire of behavioral responses to environment stimuli and view learning as a passive absorption of a predefined body of knowledge by the learner.
Correct. So, thank you, Leden. Next, enumerate the categories of knowledge.
These are
Yes, Kenneth?
declarative, procedural, and functional knowledge.
It's the correct answer, Kenneth. Next, this is a knowledge that a person knows to do by doing it better and explaining in words. Yes, Leden.
Procedural knowledge.
All right, so procedural knowledge is the correct answer. Next, give example scenario that shows functional knowledge for at least 2 to 5 words. Yes, Leden.
Final processes, order to cash processes, procure to pay processes.
Correct. So next, give at least 2 educational implications of knowledge application. Anyone? Yes, Leden.
Using effective strategies and adopting an approach to new situations.
What about you, Kenneth? Yes, Ken.
Detecting futures and meaningful patterns of information and accumulating more content knowledge and organizing it in a manner that indicates understanding of the topic.
Correct. So thank you for the both of you. Next, a view of learning proposed by Lev Vygotsky. He established that society and culture provide many concepts and strategies that children can use in thinking about solving everyday problems. Anyone? Yes, Laden.
The socio-constructivist view of learning.
Correct. Next, describe situated learning theory in three sentences. Yes, Kenneth.
It recognizes that there is no learning that is not situated. It emphasizes the relational and negotiates character of knowledge in learning as well as the engaged nature of learning activity for the individual involved.
Correct. All right. So last question for this round. What is scaffolding? Anyone? Yes, Leden.
It is the help and support provided by an expert to a person or student while in the process of learning.
Correct, Leden. Thank you for the both of you guys. So that ends our game for round 1. So let me ask you a question. How did you find the activity?
It's quite challenging.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. How about you, Kenneth?
It's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun since it is a game. Yeah. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me ask you this serious question. What is a good and quality learning for you? Leden?
The good and quality learning for me is purposive, that the learners could gain abilities, improve their skills and knowledge.
How
Good
about
and
you, Kenneth?
equality learning can be defined in students' improvements that can be seen in their performances. The two, as a teacher, observe certain changes, particularly in a way that they excel at school, can work independently, and responsible in their tasks.
Yeah, that's right. Because if there's improvement with the students' cognitive skills, they are more likely to discover things, and they are conscious of every single thing that will bring. They are conscious of every single thing that will bring them to a better learning. So, as a future educator, what do you think will be the factors that you really think affect on students' learning? Yes, Leden.
Actually, there are a couple factors that affect students' learning. And I believe that the teachers who will that all the positive characteristics of a good educator is the best in terms of students' learning.
How about you, Kenneth?
There are two major factors that affect students' learning. It's their heredity and environmental factors. When we say hereditary factors are biological, something that we can get from our parents. On the other hand, environmental factors include enforcements, relationships, parents, educational backgrounds, teachers, competence, and many others.
Okay, thank you, Kenneth. So I agree. And the parents are the main source of these factors, I guess. From biological factors to the child's environmental factors. All right. Are you guys ready for the next round?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So let's begin. It is an exchange between two or more individuals. With this, people design rules, systems, and institutions. Anyone? Yes, Levin.
Social interaction.
All right. Social interaction is the correct answer. Next, name the types of social interaction by Irving Goffman. Yes, Kenneth.
Exchanging, competition, conflict, coercion, and cooperation.
Correct answer, Ken. Next, describe interpersonal relation in 2 to 3 sentences. Anyone? Yes, Leden.
Interpersonal relation has a bond or close association between two or more people who made them share common goals. Example for this is friendship, which individuals enter into by their own desires and will.
Okay, correct answer. Thank you. Next, state the importance of communication in teaching and learning. Anyone? Yes, Kenneth?
It makes learner easier, helps students achieve goals, increases opportunities for expanded learning, and strengthen the connection between students and teacher.
Correct. Thank you, Ken. According to the research findings on the influences and development and social-cultural dimensions of learning, these principles are necessary for students' learning. Please name them. Anyone? Yes, Kenneth?
Parental and child rearing. Peer influences teachers in provision for specific experiences.
Correct. In the significance of developmental and socio-cultural dimensions of learning, in selecting strategies and methodologies, name at least one and describe it in 2 to 3 sentences. Anyone? Yes, Leden.
Peer interactive instructional strategies because it's one benefit able students to organize their ideas and justify their ideas.
Okay. Yes, Kenneth.
Peer tutoring is the strategy in which students with mastery of the topics teaches those who haven't.
Okay, thank you guys. Next, in the concept about intelligence, describe Stenberg's claim about intelligence for at least 2 to 3 sentences. Yes? Anyone? Leden, please.
Stenberg emphasized 2 general classification of definition of the intelligence. These are the real and operational. So the operational defines as intelligences through the measure or test, while real defines intelligence as a nature of the characteristics.
Okay, thank you, Leden. Let's proceed. Among the theories of intelligence, select theory that you think the most relevant. Among other theories, state a very short reason why. Leden.
Piaget theory of intellectual development because it's factual and is based on psychological processes.
Kenneth.
Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence because, for me, it's complete, especially in identifying intelligences.
Thank you. Now, it is best defined as an approach to studying, understanding, and eventually learning a material. It is perceive and process information in different ways. What is it? Yes, Kenneth?
It's learning style.
Very good. That's the correct answer. Last question for this category. These are categories or types of learning style and give at least one and shortly describe it. Anyone? Yes, Laden?
It is oral. It uses sounds, rhythm, music, recording, and rhymes to learn new information.
Yes, Kenneth.
Kinesthetic, used to learn more through hands-on performance.
Okay. Whew. That's really exhausting. Am I right?
No, not really.
Okay. So, I have here a question for you. This is a serious question. As a pre-service teacher studying facilitating learner-centered teaching, how will you effectively use your knowledge in your future profession? Anyone? Yes, Ladem?
To use this effectively, always remember the knowledge you've gained and effectively utilize learning for future use, especially with my chosen career.
How about you, Kenneth? Yes.
It's a great opportunity for pre-service teachers to have knowledge in how it likes to be in the field of teaching. I can effectively use this learning by transforming it into actions. Just be with yourself and do the right thing as mentioned by the studies and theories.
All right. So, thank you guys for your answers. And now let's proceed to the next activity. Let's do the fast talk. Okay, one word only each question. Let's begin the challenge. Answer yes or no only. These are appropriate learning strategies for different learning styles.
Yes.
Yes. Each person prefers different learning styles and techniques.
Yes.
Learner-centered teaching focuses on how teacher handles the class.
No.
No.
Okay. Gardner proposed 7 different intelligences.
No.
No.
Neil Fleming proposes 4 modalities of learning, the VARK model.
Yes.
Yes.
Teachers play an important role in students' learning.
Fact.
Okay. This time we are going to determine whether the statement is a fact or a bluff. Teachers play an important role in students' learning.
Fact.
Fact.
Students with special needs are only those who have an advanced cognitive development.
Bluff.
Bluff.
Specific categories of students with special needs include social or behavioral problems.
Fact.
Students with ADHD have difficulty in cognitive processing.
Fact.
Students with speech and communication disorders are self-conscious.
Fact.
Okay. Now, let's proceed. You are going to provide your own answer for this session. Next, best characteristic of a 21st century teacher.
Knowledgeable.
Proficient.
One word that best describes you as a teacher.
Literate.
Knowledgeable.
Your greatest strength as a teacher.
Analytical.
Patience.
Your greatest weakness to strength.
Delayed action.
Shyness to confidence.
Lastly, your motto in the field of teaching.
To teach is to touch lives forever.
Teachers don't only feed knowledge to students, they make sure that they are healthy and healthier with great experience.
Okay. Thank you so much, future educator. Any message or appeal to our viewers? Yes, Kenneth?
It takes courage, passion, and perseverance to achieve your dreams. So if you believe that you can, then pursue your dream. Take your failures as a stepping stone to learn. Don't doubt yourself. Life is an ending study, so don't stop learning.
Wow! How about you, Leden?
The topic that are tackled in this facilitating learner-centered teaching are important to be remembered always, especially to us as a pre-service teachers. It is important because those knowledge we gain are very helpful when we are in the field of teaching. This will help us to easily recognize your students' intelligences and learning styles, and easy for you to determine their developmental dimensions and especially their learning process. Anyway, thank you for watching the show, and I hope all you guys have a lot of lessons learned and about our show today. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much, Leden, and to you, Kenneth. Thank you so much. By the way, thank you for such a mind-blowing and heart-melting messages from you guys, and we are very thankful for having you here in this show. I know that our viewers are also glad, and they learned a lot from you. So that's the end of our show. Thank you for unending support, and again, good day. Good day, Philippines. This is Diane. This is Diane Benting signing off. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you.
you.